Good morning. So crazy thing happened today. My pajama pants are too big, and in the mornings when I wake up, I take the dogs outside. The sun hasn't even risen, and I go outside before 6 usually, and I'm walking the dogs. Well, they dictate how long we're going to walk out there because I wait for them to go pee and poop, and sometimes it takes a little longer. So anyways, we went to this wooded area across the street, and there's like long grass, whatever, and I know that's exactly where I got this. So I'm walking in there with the dogs. They do their business, come home. I pour out our vitamins and everything, and then I prepare Chris's breakfast and coffee and all that stuff. And then I go and I jump into the shower. I'm soaping up my body, and I look down on my leg and I see this black thing, and I'm like, what the heck is that? So I start really kind of scrubbing it, soaping it up, and as I do that, I'm like, what is that? And so I try to like wipe it and pull it with my fingers, and it's attached to my leg. Like, ew, what is that? And so as I pull it, it starts bleeding, and it's like attached and burrowed into my leg, my flesh. So I take my 2 fingernails and I just like pull it out, and it comes out. It's a tick embedded in my leg. So I'm like freaking out, and I run to Chris, and I'm like, oh my gosh, Chris. So he's like, save it. So I put it on a piece of Scotch tape. I called Shoppers Drug Mart, the pharmacist, and he said, I can give you a prescription for a preventative so you don't get Lyme disease, and I can give you a topical cream to put on it. So I went to Shoppers. I brought the tick into him. He looked at it and everything. He said it looks like it's all intact. The head is there and everything. So I think he got it all out. Anyways, he said take the tick into the health unit. So I just went to the health unit after I got my prescription from Shoppers. Take the tick into the health unit, and now I'm going to go see my doctor. In the interim, I see my beautiful friend. I don't want to say her name because I'm gonna put this on YouTube later, and I love her. And it's funny, I'm very good friends with her and with her husband, and I've known them for over 30 years. Showing my age, probably closer to 40 years, but anyways, when they divorced, it's strange. Whose friend are you going to be? One betrayed the other in their marriage, and I felt hurt, and I felt sorrow for the one that was betrayed, the victim, right? And I love them both. I love the husband and I love the wife. Anyways, and I seen the wife today, and I was talking to her. And she said something that just really made me think, we know what's right and what's wrong. And, we all grew up Roman Catholic faith. We were taught some of the Bible. We were taught the 10 Commandments and, some of God's laws. Yet society teaches us to do things for ourselves, to live for me. Don't matter who I hurt, what I do, live for me, to please me. And that's what this person had done. Instead of fixing what was going on in their own marriage, they went outside their marriage and just started something new with somebody else while they were still married. So they broke that covenant. And so this person has been living with and calls this person their new partner and all this. Yet she said something which just sparked a keen interest in my spirit. She said, well, I got to protect myself and I got to make sure that I have enough money and stuff set aside. I can't depend on my partner, if things don't work out. Well, she knows what she's done is wrong. That's what my spirit was like. Red alert, red alert. Jazz used to love it when I'd say that. But really, it was red alert. She knows what she's doing is wrong. And, maybe she will course correct and get back on the right path. But I'm not saying this to judge at all. That's not my position. I'm not a judge. So I'm not saying this to condemn her or nothing. I just know that the world teaches us to pursue and chase after what makes us happy in the here and the now. And, at nighttime, I have a weakness. When I'm watching television, I want to have a snack. And it's usually bad snacks that I have around the house. And I blame it on, I say it's for the kids. Come on. Adoria's 15. Christian, he's not there half the time. So really, why do I have cheesies and popcorn and chippies and that kind of stuff? I know it's wrong to put that crap in my body. Yet, I fall into that temptation night after night, And I want to take good care of this temple of mine. I don't need to eat that kind of garbage. But I slip, I fall. I do what I want for the here and the now. I fall into that temptation. That's no better than, we can't compare. Sin is sin in God's eyes. Murder is the same as gossip. Sin is sin. It's wrong. And I pray all the time for God to make me holy, pure, blameless, and to live a righteous life before Him. And, He's sanctifying me day after day. He sanctifies me. And my beautiful friend that I saw today, I love her. I really, really do. I love her. And I know that she's had good biblical teachings, and she lived as a committed wife to her husband for, over 20 years. And, she slipped, she fell. And when she said what she said to me today, I know her spirit man within her wants to course correct. So I'm going to be praying into that. Anyways, I just made that realization right now. God is so sneaky like this. Oh my goodness. This whole thing happened so that I could see her today when I was at Shoppers Drug Mart. So I could pray for her. Ooh, I love when God's sneaky like that. Wow! Yeah, that's awesome. So, anyways, this whole tick situation happened. Not only so I could wash my bedding, get rid of my 2 big pajamas, but to pray for my beautiful friend, my childhood friend, to pray for her, to pray for her husband, and to pray for this whole situation for course correction. Because He loves us. He loves her so much. He loves her. Oh, we need to know how much God loves us. Sometimes we get so deep in our sin, we think He doesn't love us and He's mad at us. And I know when I was Catholic, I was taught and that's how I felt, like He was always up there mad at me and I didn't deserve and I was unworthy. But He loves us. He loves our guts so much. We're no surprise to Him. Oh, and He loves my beautiful friend so much. So I'm going to be praying for her. Have a blessed day. Go find somebody you can pray for. Don't wait to get a tick bite.